Hey, welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn
and Bo.
Why do I always fuck that up? It's okay. We'll get it.
This week we're going to do a special short episode. We are going to blind react to. Have you ever been on Reddit?
Yeah. So,
you get on Reddit more than I do.
So I originally downloaded Reddit because there was a Facebook account that would repost "Am I the Asshole" posts, and I was like, "There's got to be more than this." So I got on Reddit, and then I was following just honestly every drama-filled petty subreddit.
That is I love drama that I'm not a part of.
That's other people's, right? I want to know about other people's, and not that I want you guys to have problems, but if you do, I want you to tell me about them.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
Right. So today we just figured I just re-downloaded the app, and I have not read this either. But when I opened the app, there's one story in multiple subreddits. It's in confessions. It's in True Off My Chest. So I didn't read it yet. Let's see. Let's see. So, title, My husband embarrassed me in front of all of our friends. We were at our friend's house over the weekend. They asked us to bring swimwear for the hot tub. We spent almost the whole day there. It was nice up until around the late evening when it was time to get out of the hot tub. My husband was meeting me to our friend's house that day since he had meeting me at our friend's house that day since he had to go somewhere right before. I just told him I'm going to wear my swimsuit under my clothes and I'm going to pack his swim shorts. I guess my husband assumed I was going to wear a one-piece swimsuit because he got embarrassed when I was in my bikini. Red fucking flag right there. The reason why he freaked out isn't what everyone's thinking right now. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He doesn't care if I wear revealing outfits like a lot of guys do. It was because I have noticeable stomach fat, and he told me that I looked ridiculous in a bikini. That's That's worse. That's worse.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He didn't say any of this in front of everyone, but I got really insecure. I have always been insecure about it because I did jump from 95 pounds to 145 pounds in the past 5 to 6 years due to birth control and just life, honestly. Just eating and stuff. I'm 4'11", so the stomach is obvious. That's not even bad, though.
Right.
My husband told me to make, not that anything's bad, but that's not a huge, 145, I'm 5 foot and I weigh more than that. And I am overweight, but it's still not something that my partner would ever fucking comment on.
Like, wear a 1-piece or a 2-piece, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
My husband told me to make up an excuse as to why I can't get in the hot tub. Like, say I'm on my period. But I didn't listen to him and just sat in the hot tub with the other ladies. My husband scolded me when we got home and said I shouldn't be wearing that when I'm fat.
What the fuck?
He went on to say the other girls have flat stomachs, or at least not an obvious stomach that pokes out, so they can wear it, but I can't because I'm obese.
Oh, wait. I really hope that this story ends in I'm now divorced.
I can't stop looking at my stomach and crying now.
He's a terrible human being.
So this is the top comment. I think we're going to agree with it. I didn't read it yet, but it's the top comment, and Reddit itself, in my opinion, in my experience, Reddit is supportive. When somebody does you dirty, Reddit will tell you to fucking kill them. Reddit is like TikTok.
Right.
Reddit will tell you. Sounds like your husband's the one who should be embarrassed. Yes. I'm willing to bet that if you told your friends and family about this, they would agree. As a matter of fact, this feels like one of those things that maybe you don't want to keep within your marriage so that you can get the support and perspective from other people who love you and would never judge you. Tell everyone this happened. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Saying out loud the horrible things my ex-husband said to me was pivotal to me realizing how abusive it was and eventually leaving. Not saying OP should leave her husband. I'm saying that. But talk to someone else and don't internalize his bullshit. So that's
terrible.
That's disgusting. And so I read this thing before, and this made me think of it. Because this is probably her. Now, I mean, I don't know her. I don't know her life. It's anonymous, I'm sure, right? It's not, but I'm not going to tell you who it is because it's not our business who this is. But I read this thing before, and it said that sometimes women, not sometimes, a lot of women have been in very abusive situations.
Right.
They've been with some really nasty guys.
Right.
So sometimes when you leave someone who's really terrible and you meet someone who's only mediocrely terrible, you don't even realize that they're terrible.
Right.
Because it's been so much worse for you before. And I think maybe don't ever let anyone talk to you like that. Ever. Anyone.
No. Wear whatever the fuck you want to wear.
Always wear whatever the fuck you want to
wear. Even aside from whether you feel like you're too big for it or whatever, you don't fit in it right. I think that also just wear whatever you want to wear in general.
Wear whatever you feel comfortable in always.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about this before, like with like women being able to dress how they want without being raped. I guess this is the other end of the spectrum, without being shamed.
Right.
Everyone should be able to dress how they feel comfortable, what they like to wear. That was a little
so
more
mean. I feel so bad for her.
That's a little more depressing than I expected it to be. I don't know. I guess I thought we were gonna get something fun there. That was just sad. Should we try again?
It was very sad. All right, let's read another one. Maybe we can find one that makes us laugh and doesn't make us sad.
So this one is a petty revenge, and I like that.
Okay.
So that could be fun. My female 19 boyfriend, male 24, wasted 2 hours of my day, so I wasted an hour of his and made him cry. I already like the title. We're not going to do the TLDR because let's read the whole thing.
What is TLDR?
I don't know what it stands for, but I know that it basically means it's a summary. Sometimes I don't know what things mean, but I get enough context to figure out what it's alluding to.
I couldn't even like think of what that could mean.
I hang out. That's the only reason I know. Because it's on Reddit a lot. Because a lot of times, like, this will end up being, like, a wall of text. And if you don't want to read all that, you can just... Sometimes people put too much info. But anyway, let's see. Background. You know, when you start with the background, it could get long. But we got a minute. My ex-boyfriend is... The X is in parentheses. So, we're already starting this one right. My ex-boyfriend is very dedicated to public service, volunteering, and a hard worker. On top of his crazy schedule, he also has a very built physique and is very dedicated to the gym. I found his ability to work hard, take care of his body, all while helping others admirable and physically attractive. A guy that does volunteering and aims to work in public service should be a good guy, right? Not always. A lot of people do things thinking that it'll make them look good, and it turns out that they're still terrible fucking people.
Right.
I often found myself feeling like he never respected my time, so that's a red flag. He would ask to come over on days where I had classes the next morning. He admitted into pressuring me into sexual activity. That's rape and a red flag. A red flag and rape. Rape wrapped in a red flag, if you will. Every time I confronted him with my feelings, he would always say, "I'm sorry you feel that way." That's not an apology. That's not an apology.
No.
That's not an apology. And it's a little bit of gaslighting. That's gaslighting and not an apology. He said I was ignoring him if I didn't respond to his messages or calls quickly, even if my phone was away. That's emotional abuse. And in the past, I was too clingy because I would message him too much and was too demanding by expecting him to take 3 seconds out of his day to message me good morning back. I'm not a big good morning text person, but also you would never tell somebody. Like, if somebody tells you how something makes you feel and... Right. You never change or do that. Attempt. That's clear disrespect. He forgot to get me a Valentine's gift as he had no time, so he gave me a cheap expired chocolate bar from his car.
Oh, fuck that.
So my partner's birthday is Valentine's Day. It's his birthday. I still get a gift because it's Valentine's Day.
Right.
Like this is red flag after fucking red flag. Eventually he apologized because he didn't know it meant that much to me. Oh, don't worry, he made up. He bought me 2 Sour Patch candies and a protein drink.
That was so kind of him.
Sour Patch candies and a protein drink. All I asked for was a handwritten note from him. And that's seriously so easy. That's so easy.
And she's literally telling you what she wants.
Yeah, she told you. And it's free. This is a free gift that she told you about. But okay. Now we're getting to the story. Yesterday, I slept over at his place. We showered separately. I took 20 minutes. He took well over an hour. Are you masturbating? Because what are you doing in the shower for an hour?
Yeah, that's true. But still not paying any attention to her time.
Right. I had to keep knocking on his door to get him to hurry up as we had plans. He took his sweet time showering, as showering was his alone time. We missed our date plans as he had to go to the gym. Today, I slept over again. Tried waking him up early so we wouldn't miss our rescheduled date. He took 2 hours in the shower. And I couldn't go upstairs.
What the fuck is he doing in the shower for 2 hours? Nah, he ain't in the shower that long. He's sitting in the bathroom.
Right, playing on his phone.
Yeah.
I couldn't go upstairs to knock on the door as his parents were walking around. We haven't met yet.
His house?
He
lives at his parents' house?
And she hasn't met them yet. Why are you in someone's house that you haven't met? Why are you inside someone's house that you haven't met before?
How long have they been together? She didn't say
I don't know
backstory.
No, we didn't get there yet. We haven't met yet. So I had to spend almost 2 hours confined in his room. So you hid in someone's room for 2 hours because the parents were walking around on... she's 19. She's 19. But he was 24.
24.
Okay, but like, why wouldn't you have introduced him to... But like, why didn't you meet them?
Like, how many times have you been over there? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know these answers.
Right. 1 hour in, I texted and called him, informing him of the time. He had his phone in the shower, so that's what he was doing. He was playing on his fucking phone. Or messaging other bitches, maybe, because you weren't hanging out. He said he would hurry up. Half an hour later, you've been in there an hour. What do you mean you will hurry up now? Half an hour later, he was still in the shower. Another 30 minutes, and he's finally getting dressed. We no longer had time for our date again, so he was going to drop me back as he was getting late for the gym. And also, like,
so he took a 2-hour shower just to go to the gym?
That's weird.
Nothing of this makes sense.
He seemed surprised that I was angry at him. He said I was exaggerating 2 hours, but I remembered the time, and I even sent him time reminders over text. I was fuming in the car, and I told him to skip the gym as wasting 2 hours of my time the second day in a row was unacceptable. He said that the shower was his me time, and he really needed it.
Is the gym not his me time, too?
Right. Shouldn't that be your me time?
And shouldn't the plans they have be their time?
And shouldn't you at least be somewhat considerate of, like... So, what I don't get is... You get all your time and the other person gets none of theirs. So, like, if you took longer on this, then you shouldn't also get to immediately go to your next event and cancel the one that you have with that person. Mm-hmm. Your next event gets pushed back. You go, right? Wow. He also said he couldn't miss the gym because he had to get bigger. I asked him if the gym was more important than me, and he said we could simply reschedule our date for tomorrow, which would be the third day in a row.
So that means yes, the gym is more important.
So yeah, right, absolutely. That means yes, the gym is more important than you. That's absolutely what that means. Eventually, we reached my apartment. He told me to go inside, and we could call and talk about my angry feelings. Why wouldn't you just speak in person right there?
Yeah, why are we still talking to him, hon?
I refused to leave, and you should have just left. I told him that he wasted 2 hours of my day, so I'd waste an hour of his, and he would have to skip the gym. So I stayed in his car for an hour. He tried to leave, but I raised my voice. So he cried
because he couldn't go to the gym?
I hope so. He tried to leave, but I raised my voice at him. I told him he was selfish, had no respect for others' time, and it was unacceptable. I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I had never raised my voice at him before or done anything vengeful, so he was startled. He disagreed and repeated he was a good person that respected others' time. Not yours, though. So you're not a fucking person at that point. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't matter.
I don't like this guy.
No, me neither. I lost where I was. Okay. He disagreed, repeated that he was a good person that respected others' time. He said he simply wasn't aware of the time. But I responded with the fact that he had his phone and you can check the time there. That's a pretty good point. He said he lost track of time. But then I told him I even called and texted at the time. He went quiet and started crying, pouting, and stomping his legs. He kept repeating, I've never felt this way. I feel so claustrophobic. I want to go to the gym. Please let me go. I refused. I said if he's feeling claustrophobic, he can take a walk around the area, but I wouldn't leave the car for another hour. I also told him he wouldn't be late for work, so he wouldn't die skipping the gym for one day. He cried and said he already missed half of his gym time yesterday, and I told him it was his own fault due to his own poor use of shower time. He continued sitting there, pouting and crossing his arms, sniffling and stomping his feet in the footwell.
Is this a toddler?
It sounds like it.
What
24-year-old
the
man.
Fuck?
Honestly, my 5-year-old is better than this. My 5-year-old acts better than this. 40 minutes in, he said, so you really wanted to end this way? Yeah, this has been over. I said I was fed up with his behavior, so I was fine either way. He continued crossing his arms and pouting while refusing to apologize. Eventually, I got out of the car and went upstairs while he drove off. I haven't messaged him all day, and he hasn't messaged me either. This guy was my first real boyfriend, my first kiss, my first everything. We've been dating for over 4 months. Okay, so here's our info. Yeah. So 4 months, and you haven't met the parents, and he lives there? That's a little odd to me.
It's a little odd that you haven't met him, and yeah.
I feel like if you didn't live in the same place, 4 months isn't a big deal.
Right. If you didn't live at home, it wouldn't be abnormal to not meet them in 4 months.
But could you imagine like a girl being in your house?
But then that means that she's obviously just coming over late.
So did you think that you were dating, but you weren't?
Like, you're not going over there and, like, hanging out if you've never met the parents, right?
Right.
I mean, I guess unless, like, work during the day and you're, I don't know.
I feel like I've met like friends with benefits parents quicker than that.
Yeah.
Not even a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right to throw everything away like this, but I also really don't care. I feel so happy with my small victory. It is right to throw everything away like this. It's absolutely right. This is the thing.
We're moving on.
Yeah, when someone treats you like that, no matter how long you've been together, you don't keep that together. Oh, edit. FYI, he is not on steroids. Also, here the hot water doesn't run out. By the way, yes, I dumped him. So, I mean, if you have like a tankless heater, then yeah, your hot water is not going to run out.
Yeah, I don't think he's sitting in the shower for 2 hours though.
I don't think so either. I think he's doing
taking
something
a
else.
shit, scrolling the TikTok, like
texting other girls.
And
I think he might be on steroids.
he's just
No, if he was on steroids, he would have freaked out and
he would have been
screamed. He would have been
mean. He wouldn't have
raging, not
been
crying. Sounds like just a little baby
That's
bitch.
just a little mama's boy.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what that is.
Coddling him.
Update. He's saw
probably
the post.
an only child who always got what he wanted.
Are you picking on my kid, Kim?
Your child does get what he wants. So
Yeah, but he's
let's
sweet.
make sure he doesn't cry
He's
at 24
sweet.
to his girlfriend.
He's sweet.
He is very sweet.
He is. He's really
He's a
sweet.
very good kid.
He's sweet.
He's not gonna cry
No, and he
at
doesn't
a 24-year-old, and he's not gonna be an asshole.
He's not. My kid's not gonna be an asshole.
No.
But I do buy him a lot of toys. But I don't let him do the things he wants. I don't let him watch YouTube, and he gets really mad about that every day. You know, let's watch the app that's black and white and red.
Oh, that's YouTube.
I said, I'm not watching YouTube. It is just like that, and he walks away. I'll give you Netflix. That's black and white and red, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Update. He saw the post. Spammed me with calls, excuses, apologies for hours. Eventually,
Ugh.
I picked up. He said, well, you know, a sub about petty revenge is bound to attract a certain audience. No, you're
What does that
still a
even mean?
douchebag. It means that people are calling him a douchebag because she posted it on petty revenge. So it's like the vibe is like we're gonna hate him, but like
No, he's a
no.
douchebag.
I also did another petty revenge against him. Yes, I downloaded a dating app a few hours after we broke up to shove it in his face. Swiped as much as I could and had 200 plus likes on my profile after 20 hours. Only matched with 2 guys though, so I did the most bare bones icebreakers, nothing else. Obviously, I'm not gonna hop in a new relationship anytime soon. DW, I don't know what that means. Don't even remember their names, but my ex is pissed and says I cheated on him.
Oh my god.
He said he felt sick and threw up. Now he's trying to bribe me back into the relationship with a brand new Nintendo Switch. OLED. I don't know what that means.
What the fuck?
Says he's a bad person. Hurt me a lot. Won't do it again. Yada, yada, yada. I'm also repeating the claim that I am a cheater. Oh, he is also repeating the claim that I'm a cheater, even though we broke up yesterday. LOL. Also, he denies ever cheating on me.
Oh my gosh.
So they're both 12?
Yeah.
Maybe she's 24 and he's 19.
I don't know. Up here, she said something about the way what did she say when she was talking about, she scolded him?
He scolded her? That was the other one. The husband scolded her for wearing a bikini.
She said something that was like, what is she talking to, a child? Right before he started stomping and crying, the way she yelled at him, but she used a word that was like, is this a child that you're... Fuck, I don't remember.
He disagreed with me. He said something wasn't right at the time. I responded that he had his phone. He said he lost track of time. I told him, I texted. He went quiet, started crying, pouting, stomping his legs. He kept repeating, I never felt this way. I feel so... Oh, she told him that she could walk around. He could walk around the area, but she
No,
wouldn't.
no, it wasn't scolded. I don't know. I should have commented on it when I read it.
go
Or
ahead.
when I heard it, but the word just stuck out in my brain like, is she talking to like a child? Yeah, I think they're both 12.
And I get that sometimes it can be hard. It's your first boyfriend, your first kiss, and I mean that's cute that you had your first kiss at 19.
Yeah,
But you don't put up with that.
She needs a little bit more, like, she needs to leave him so she can get more experience and realize, like, what...
She did say that they broke up, so let's hope
Yeah.
they stay broke up. So yeah, leave him. You will go bankrupt paying the water bill. That's funny. Who showers before going to the
That's
gym?
what I
That's
said.
what we're saying, right? I'm convinced the gym is another woman's bed, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if he was showering to get clean. I'm sure he's doing way more than listening to music on his phone. It puts the lotion on the skin. So this is when Reddit gets funny.
All right.
Yeah. Hun, 4 months is the honeymoon stage where he should be excited to see you and is still bullying you.
Yes.
He is showing you who he is. Believe him.
Yes.
Girl is the side piece. I bet that's it. 4 months, guy's banging her at his parents' house, but she's not worthy enough to meet them. and they're meters away from her. So
Right.
that person's not in the United
At
States.
19, he's 24. She's just something for him to stick his.
Yeah. Wait. What's crazy is that she says they can't have P and V sex. But I still think he's cheating for sure. Something weird going on. If my 24-year-old tried to bring a 19-year-old girl into my house, we would have a real big problem. That's also a little... I'm going to agree with that. I feel like the age differences aren't bad when you're older, but, like, why is a 24-year-old fucking with a 19-year-old?
That's true. I think until you hit 21, like, once you hit 21, you really shouldn't be fucking with people under 21.
I completely agree. And, like... Right, like, you shouldn't be fucking with teenagers if you're in your 20s.
Right.
And, like, if you're 21, maybe stay away from the 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
Once you get to, like, 30, I feel like maybe you could do 40. But, like,
Right.
like, I date people that are a decade older than me. But I didn't start doing that until I was in my 30s.
Right. Yeah. I feel like if you're with someone, if you can go to the bar and you're with someone that can't go to the bar, you shouldn't. Like, it just doesn't work.
No. And, like, maturity-wise, like, why would you... Sometimes it seems like I read a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people agree that, like, older men date younger women because women their age can see through their bullshit.
Yes.
It's, you know what I mean? Like, you're dating someone younger on purpose. You're dating someone younger because you're assuming you can manipulate them.
Right.
You're assuming you can get away with something.
Right.
Which is offensive, because now you think they're stupid? Bitch, she's not stupid.
She's not stupid.
She's just young.
Yeah. That was fucked up.
That was
Both
fucked
of
up.
those
Those were both pretty fucked up. Those are pretty fucked up. And that's
Fucked
not
up
even am I the
men.
asshole.
Because this is a woman girl power podcast. So
Woman
actually,
power.
you picked really good.
I don't know my W. I don't know what else I had. This girl,
Wait, did you cross it?
barely. My fingers are too tired. I don't know. I keep doing it too. This girl last night was like telling me that she went to MOA, and I was like, "Oh, isn't that part of Westwood?" Westwood. She was like,
no, they don't claim it.
I only
But it is.
Yeah, she was like, I only took one class there.
Yeah, but you graduate with their class.
Westwood, and then I did this for like the next 20 minutes. No, she was cool, but she did say, she was like, well, we just had to go to like homeroom there once a week or something. I don't remember what the deal was, but I was like, whatever, bitch, you're Westwood.
Yeah, they graduate with Westwood's class.
Yeah, Westwood. Yeah, those were good. Right, so like, just remember, not to let these penis people take advantage of you or be rude to you.
Yeah.
Or anything. Then if they do, you could just Lorena Bob at them.
Lorena.
I saw they did a documentary on that recently, and I was like, do you guys even remember that? Who even remembers that?
Everyone remembers Lorena Bobbitt.
Pammy thought it was a new thing. The young kids weren't there when that happened. Some of these 20-year-olds, they weren't there when that happened. They didn't know anything about that. They didn't know it was a real
everyone
story.
doesn't know her.
They do now.
Oh.
She made a documentary like recently. It wasn't like last like couple years.
That's good. You got to keep each generation.
Make sure everybody knows.
Everyone
We
needs
can cut
to
a
know
penis
about
off
her.
if we need to.
Yes.
Throw it right in the fucking bush. That's what she did, right? She chopped his dick off and threw it in the bushes. And then he like went in the bushes and got it and like tried to get the doctors to like re-fucking attach the damn thing. That's what happens. If a guy told you that you can't wear a bikini because you're fat, you cut off his penis.
Yep.
If a guy
cries because he can't go to the gym,
chop off his penis.
Because he took a 2-hour shower.
If he doesn't introduce you to his parents when they're right downstairs and you're in the same house, you should probably just chop off his penis.
Yes.
Just to be safe.
Yes.
If he tries you, chop off his penis.
Because he shouldn't procreate.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Chop.
Chop. That's fine. Fucking karate chopping penises.
All right.
How are we feeling?
I think we're gonna cut it there, guys, and end it there.
Yeah, this was our short episode week, and we'll be back next week with more pop culture and Disney stuff.
Yeah, we just thought we'd throw in a little mix up.
Mix it up.
Mix. You want to end on some beatboxing?
How good I am when I eat my coffee.
It was so fucking good.
It was. I'm telling you.
It was so good.
Justin Timberlake can suck my dick. I'm gonna do his tour. Pay me.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good week.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Okay, down.
Yeah, I was gonna say do the K thing.
Okay.